Hey, I don't know what really to say, except for it's been a while. And Streamlabs is already lagging. Okay. So, clearly it's been, I don't even know how long it's been since I've recorded anything. Might as well go check. And it's lagging bad. But, I mean, it is what it is. At this point, I mean, I'll explain later. Of course, now it's gonna take me forever. It turns out there's a lot of me. Oh, I'm right here. It did, I guess it did, like, I guess, oh, it's been an entire year since I've last played. Well, last uploaded. Which, I mean, that's unfortunate. I don't know why this is still here. Because I have proof that, whoa, this is kind of cool. But I don't know why this is still here. This was just, it was a test run to see if I could upload my new thing. And I guess it didn't work. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the whole point that I'm making this video is so that, I mean, you can believe me or not, but clearly I've moved. This is my bedroom now. Originally, I was staying at a place that was probably not for the best for my family at all. There was a lot of ups and downs there, and yet my webcam is still lagging. But there was a lot of ups and downs there. Um, but we moved here, and I've wanted to start streaming, but I couldn't. But we've been living here for, it's going on 2 months, which I know. It's sad that it was a year since I've last uploaded. Because I was pretty consistent, if I do say so myself. And I'm hopefully going to be consistent from now on. Because not only have I let the you guys down, but I've let myself down. Because if you really think about it, this is what I do. I don't do anything. I just play video games, which is why I started YouTube and Twitch, so that I could, I don't know, have fun. But there was a point where the fun ended, unfortunately, because I was having a lot of fun recording these videos, editing them, streaming on Twitch, talking to you guys, but it was clear I needed a change, so I took a break. A year break. I wanted to start streaming as soon as I moved in here, but unfortunately it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. Um, because when we moved in here, we've learned that our internet that we had from the old house wasn't going to work here due to the fact that they hadn't gotten the internet line for our service yet. And I'm currently recording on the same trash internet that we have been dealing with for the last 2 months. Which is why probably when I go to edit this video, it's going to look like crap and it's going to look dumb when I upload it. But it is what it is. I mean, there's not much to edit because I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna speak from the heart. But that is why I haven't about maybe the week end after I started school, and I started school in September or August. August. Um, I went out on my skateboard with my friends and my little brother, and I was testing out my friend's board instead of riding my own, which would have been the smartest option because we were hill bombing, having fun, and I got really bad speed wobbles. My board flew to the right, I flew left, and I broke my finger really bad in 4 places. That's why they got this weird green infinity gauntlet on my hand. But yeah. One thing I won't be doing is showing my stitches because even I, while sitting in the doctor's office after they took my cast out, almost passed out. Maybe that's just because I'm me, because I don't do horror stuff that much. I have thought about playing horror games on here because it just seems like it would be fun and it's something new and different. Um, but yeah, I had an accident and it left me for a while without playing video games. I tried my hardest, I really did, and I made it work, especially with that Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you could tell yet, kind of a Sonic geek. You couldn't tell that in my other uploads due to the fact that I was in my gaming room with my uncle and my brother, and sometimes my dad was in there, but he didn't really play. Probably because he has a trash PC, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Just a whole lot of boringness, but I'm trying to make it work. I've really been enjoying playing the new skate game because I don't know what it is, but it's a whole lot of fun. Unfortunately, Call of Duty is updating right now, or I would give some Call of Duty content just for the one time because it's been so long. But like I said, it's gonna be worse than my other videos, and my other videos were bad. They were so bad. The quality was terrible. I tried everything. Um, my dad added some more RAM to my PC or my laptop because I don't have a PC yet. I'm working on it, working on it. But my dad added more RAM to my laptop so that I could run better. It did, but I didn't. I have a lot of unedited footage and not posted videos due to the fact that like it was so bad of quality, and I had a lot of losses and wins and stuff on my channel. I think there was only like twice that I actually won on Warzone. But I've been enjoying other games. I don't know. I'm thinking about making this a variety channel. I don't really know. I'm thinking maybe make this a variety channel or just focus on this for long term and then make one later. And you just gotta let me know what you think. Play some other games like probably not Fortnite. Fortnite's not it for me. But maybe I'll play some Skate. Maybe I'll play some other games. I don't know. I have a lot on my Xbox. I just don't play them all. I mean, I literally have 3 copies of the same exact game because I had the open network test for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Then I downloaded the demo, and then I got the full game. Yeah. Um, but I do have a lot of games that I could play. It might be some weird uploads here and there where I just drop randomness just a random upload, or I do a viewer suggested thing or something. I don't know. I just have a catalog of Game Pass games, everything. Um, I don't know if I will be playing the Call of Duty beta for Black Ops 7. I know that it's dropping tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing it. I might play it and then I don't know if I'm going to be making content because the game, it looks cool. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. They can say it's terrible, it's trash, whatever. It's a new Call of Duty game. Get over it. New setup, new guns. Not new guns because a lot of them are from Advanced Warfare. But either way, there's new guns, stuff like that, new cosmetics. Obviously, I'm going to play it because Call of Duty's my thing. Um, but yeah, kind of what I've been up to. What I'm really hoping for is hopefully in the next couple of months and whatnot, I can start really pumping out content because we were supposed to get our internet um, put back in by the end of this month, which is September. Well, no, it's October 1st. Well, clearly, um, but either way, I'm hoping to be putting out content like no other because right now I'm not even in school. I'm homebound due to the fact of my injury, which, I mean, technically I could be in school because if I can play video games, I can do schoolwork, but I have a goat of a mom that lets me stay home. Um, but yeah, I'm really hoping to I don't know how to put it, but give you again what you deserve because in all reality, I haven't showed that. I haven't proven to anyone that I'm good enough to be on this platform. I've attempted and the outcome was pretty lackluster. But I'm really hoping that I can prove to not only you but me that I am good enough to do this because that was part of the reason I quit. Was I mean, I only got not even a year's worth of content in, but it felt like a year because I was trying and trying and trying, but it wasn't going my way. And I have a bad habit of when things don't go my way, I give up and I break down and put it away. Because let me tell you, it took almost an hour and a half just to set this setup up again. Because I've always wanted to do this again, but just didn't know how. And I didn't know how to express the want to do it. Because I've always told my family I want to get back into streaming. I want to keep doing this. But there was no show. I was it was words. There was no actions behind my words. So it was a whole lot of just yapping that I wanted to do this again, but never took the first steps. And I was hoping that moving into this house and getting a fresh start, that would be my way. But I had that, but then like I said, internet and whatever. And I mean, yeah, I could still be making content and I plan to. I'm hoping by the end of this week we'll have at least 3 videos out because I'm bouncing homework, which that's got to be a first priority because I'm not trying to fail. Because the end of October is my first marking period, so I have 30 days. Um, but I've already got failing grades. And I can't even sit here and say that it's the teacher's fault, which is what which is what my excuse is always. But for once, I'm actually taking the blame. Um, I haven't been putting 100% effort into school, which is what I need to before I even think about picking up a controller and playing video games and doing what I want. Because in all reality, playing video games should be like a reward. There's people out here that play video games for a job. Cool. But the reason that they were able to make it a job is because they put effort into it and they got done what they needed to get done first so that they could do what they wanted. I mean, there's also a lot of people out here that are deadbeat and just make content while they're watching everybody else around them succeed except for them. But that honestly, that was me last year. It was I was putting out content, but I didn't actually want it. I showed interest, but I didn't prove that this is what I wanted to do. Because let me tell you, I would 100% rather be putting my face out on YouTube and whatnot and making content for other people that I don't even know instead of going out and working. Because I struggle really badly with people. When I'm around my people and my family and whatnot, my friends and whatever, I can express myself. But when it's just me, it doesn't work. That's why when I had a job, I kind of stayed to myself. And I don't want to make this like a pity story on why I'm not doing what I promised I would do. But I'm just explaining where I'm at, my headspace. But like I said, I would 100% rather do this for a living than go get a job. And I mean, that could just be the unemployment, the voices inside my head telling me that, hey, you ain't got to work. But I've always wanted to provide for my family, which is why I started YouTube. And I mean, I know it wasn't the right way to go about it, because if I really wanted to, I could go get a job. And which is what I did after I quit YouTube. It didn't last very long at all. Um, Legal reasons, I couldn't work there. Um, because of my age, I wasn't 18. I couldn't work there. I mean, I'm still not 18, but yeah. And I mean, you can sit here and believe that I came back for the money and whatnot, but I really did want to do this again because this is what I want to do. I want to play video games because this is what I enjoy. But at the same time, I'm watching my parents and my family struggle just to do what they require. Um, and I've always thought that it was my fault because I'm 17 years old and did nothing with my time other than just be a kid as long as I could. Which I mean, that's what my mom always tells me. That's what my uncle always tells me. But I feel like being a kid isn't getting me anywhere. So my dream is not coming any closer because of being a kid. Me wanting to retire my parents and get my uncle his dream car, those dreams are not going to happen without making first steps. And that was my big problem. Was I never made big steps. I took baby steps and baby steps never got me anywhere. I'll tell you that. But let me tell you, last year was one of the hardest. Nah, I can't even say last year was one of the hardest. It was one of the most difficult years that I've experienced. Um, I'm not gonna get into details why, but it was difficult. Not only just me, but the rest of the people I care about were heavily affected by my choices and everything else. And yeah, but either way, I kind of got too deep. But the whole main reason that I'm making this video is to make you realize that I will start making content again. And like I said, I want to be pushing out videos at least 4 times a week because there's 7 days in a week. I get 3 days to edit and 4 days to put out videos. I mean, don't get me wrong. Whole reason I started streaming again, or the whole reason I started streaming in general, was because I wanted to do something instead of just go to school, come home, play video games, and then go to sleep, and then repeat that cycle all day. I mean, of course, I had wrestling and whatnot, but I made ways around that. And let me tell you, it was one of the best choices of my life. Not only my family could see, but I was a lot happier doing what I wanted. Which, I mean, that seems to be how it always is. Because, like I said, if it's not what I want, I don't like it. But I have taken passion into different things that I do now. I mean, video games is obviously going to be something that's going to stick around with me for ages. But I've also, with my finger being broken, I've taken time to go back and do things that I didn't normally do. Well, I did, but it was when I was younger. I got real big into painting again, and I started painting my skateboard. I don't have videos and stuff of my skateboard, but I do have my personal skateboard. My love of my life, whatnot. Don't get me wrong. Grip tape job is terrible. Never again. It's too much on the board. But I did start with skateboarding again. I unfortunately can't get onto a skateboard yet until I'm healed. But that's why instead I've been painting my skateboard and whatnot. I mean, I have I've painted a total of 4 skateboards since my accident. Which, I mean, that's not a lot. Don't get me wrong. That's not a lot at all. But it's something that I've picked up, and I'm really glad that I picked it up because, like I said, it's something I miss doing. I miss drawing. I miss sketching. I miss painting. But my finger being broken, it was something where I just like I did it. I picked it up again, and it was just I can't help but say that it was my uncle's fault that I started painting again because he started painting again, and I think that's what kind of drove me to try. And 100%, I'm so glad I did because now when I pick up a pencil, I can just put down, and then it's an escape. I can do what I want. I can draw. I can literally draw whatever I want. I could sit here. I don't know. I could draw not everything. I prefer cartoon characters, but you get what I mean. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. I'm trying to make this longer, just so I don't know. But just know, I will be back. hoping by Saturday. Nah, I'm hoping by Friday my first video drops again. I don't know what it's gonna be. Don't know what it's gonna be about. Don't know what game. Don't know how I'm gonna edit it, whatnot. But I'm gonna attempt it, and we're gonna see how it turns out. It could turn out terrible. It could turn out good. It could. I don't know. Just know I'm gonna attempt it. The reason I keep looking up, um, I keep realizing that I'm not looking at the actual camera. I'm looking up. The reason I'm looking up is because I have Streamlabs up top and my game down here and the camera in the middle. I could have it up there, which I mean, maybe it would work better because then it's a top down view, and then maybe I could do like a hand cam. I don't know, but I mean, I'll do a setup tour. I mean, there's no need for a room tour. You can kind of see what my room looks like now. It's just a whole lot of Sonic stuff. But either way, like I said, this is what I like doing. Um, and I'm gonna continue to do it because this is what I enjoy. I thank you all so much for your time. I'm sorry if it's too long. You can skip through everything. You can get to the points where you want to hear what you want to hear, or you can just not even click on the video. I'm pretty sure that's what I would do if I saw a sorry video, but that's just me. I think the only one I actually sat through was the one from Corey X Henson, the one that was 43 minutes long. I think the only reason I sat through it was because it was 43 minutes long, and there was an ending to it. Like, he played a game at the end. I'm not glazing, I swear. I swear I'm not glazing. It's just, I think that was the only one. I mean, there's a couple other YouTubers, like I Am Rob, that I sat through. But a lot of them just, they become sob stories, which is, I mean, it's kind of what I just sat here and did. But I don't think it was so much of a sob story. I think I was just trying to explain what I've got going on. But I don't know. Either way, I wanted to get this out here so that everybody can see that I didn't disappear. I promise you. I mean, I did. I disappeared for a year. But either way, I hope to see that everybody comes back to watch these videos again. Um, like I said, if you don't, it's cool. I understand. But I have a lot of fun making these, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching them, because there will be stuff to watch. I don't even know. There might be times where I just upload stuff randomly and it has nothing to do with my normal content. It could just be me sitting here talking. And then if that's just not what people like, it's fine by me. It's just, I think doing monthly updates and explaining what I see what I see in the future, I feel like that could really help. Like, I have a monthly sit down and talk just straight to a camera. Nobody's talking back, and I can express what I want. But all I can say is thank you for listening. It means so much to have the people that actually show up, watch these videos, and there's three people that, I don't know if it's the same three people every time, but I at least have 3 views on my videos each time. And I know that's not a lot. And but it's a lot to me, because that shows that people keep coming back, that it's at least enjoyable to one person. And that means the most to me. That means the world to me. Um but I thank you for your time. This is about where I'm going to get going. Um yeah. I hope to see you guys soon. hope to have a lot more memories here, not only with me, but with you guys too. And I'm always available to talk. I love you. Peace. So I figure we'll do a little room tour, you know, just for whatever. Don't mind the cords on the floor, cause I only have one working outlet in my room. That outlet doesn't work. There's one next to my bed that doesn't work. I believe that there's one behind my desk that doesn't work. There's one behind this dresser that doesn't work. And then there's one that's right back there. That's the only working outlet that I have. It runs an extension cord over there, which runs my lights. And then that extension cord comes down here. It's the green one. Then I've got that power cord that goes there. That one that goes next to my bed for my laptop when I'm doing schoolwork and stuff. But yeah, I only have one working outlet in my room, which has also caused a very difficult problem when streaming. And there's a lot of cords down there, don't mind them. The loose cord is my iPhone cord, but obviously you have my Xbox right there. And then up top is my secondary TV, since I don't know how people do monitors. I prefer my LED TVs. But Streamlabs is up there as well as down there. But no, I play Xbox here. This one is like music and whatnot while I'm playing video games. And then you obviously have my laptop that runs everything it needs to. This thing, I don't know how it hasn't exploded. Because you got this cord right here that runs my webcam in the middle. Oh, hey me. Then you have this cord right there that runs that box, which runs the mic. Then you have that cord right there that runs my capture card. And then you have the HDMI cord that goes up to the TV. So I don't even know how this place hasn't blown up. Hi me again. But yeah, small little setup tour. This is what I've been working with. It's not much. It's definitely not much. And let me tell you, cord management. Oh wait, hold on. I'm kind of sleek with it. Never mind. All those cords back there. And I think there's even more back here behind my mirror. Yeah, decent bit. But yeah. It's something. It helps me through my day, whatever. But yeah. I thank you so much for watching this video, whether or not it was just to see the setup that I'm working with or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it means a lot to me that you sat through this entire whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope that nobody troubles you, and I hope that we can have a lot of memories together. I know this is the third time I've recorded an outro, but this one is whatever. I love you guys. Bye.